everybody. It's Reverend Jenny, and today is Halloween Day, so happy Halloween, and I am going to share two little short ghost stories. The first one happened a few years back at the Merchant House. I was walking around through the house, and this couple on the second floor stopped me to ask me some questions. I can't remember the question, but I remember answering, and I was sort of facing like in this direction because they were over here, but I can see what was going on over here. And I was like we were sort of near the staircase by one of the cases. And I'm talking to them, and I see, I sort of look down, and I see the director of the museum coming up the steps, and she goes into Eliza's bedroom, which is the first bedroom in the hallway. Now, I knew she had gone out for lunch, but I couldn't understand why would she come upstairs and go straight into Eliza's bedroom instead of going straight to her office. So anyway, I continued speaking to the couple. And then by the time I finished talking to them, I realized I never saw the director coming out of Eliza's bedroom. So I went in to check and ask her if she wanted me to do anything, if she needed any help. So when I walked into Eliza's bedroom, there happens to be one of the docents there. And I asked her, did Pi come in this way? And she looked at me, she said, no. I said, did anyone come into the bedroom? Now she's looking at me. She says, no, I'm here by myself. I said, okay. So I left Eliza's bedroom, walked through the passageway. I went into Mr. Treadwell's bedroom. It was empty. And I went back into the hallway. And the hallway was empty. Now I'm like, I saw her coming up the steps. She was dressed in black. She has red hair. And she went straight into Eliza's bedroom. So I run upstairs to her office thinking, well, maybe she passed me and I didn't see her go by. Unlikely, but that's what I'm thinking. So I go into her bedroom. I go into her office, and the office is empty. And I can hear voices in the other office. So I run into the other office, and there's the accountant and administrator is there talking to each other. I said, where's the director? Oh, she went out for lunch. I said, I know. But did she come back? They're like, I don't know. I said, well, explain what happened. And they was like, are you sure? I said, yes, I'm quite sure. I saw her go into Eliza's bedroom. They're like, well, they couldn't explain it. So I turn around, I leave the office, I go downstairs, I turn around, I go back upstairs, and I go into her office, and there's a director. And she goes, hi, did you need me for something? I said, no. When did you come in? She's like, just now. I said to her, you wasn't here before? She's like, no. Why do you ask? Oh, nothing. I was wondering, when you had come in. Okay. And I turned around and left the office. Now, I know what I saw. I saw her coming up those steps, and I saw her go into Eliza's bedroom. Was it a spirit? Somebody that looked like her. To this day, I cannot think who was that person. And that was definitely a spirit. And I saw that spirit. But I could have sworn it was a director. She had not come in when I thought she did. What do you think? Okay. This happened the other day. I tend to walk my pups very early in the morning. Usually I'm the only one around there. And it's a normal routine. The other day, I'm walking the pups and I hear voices. And so I stop walking, I listen, and it's two guys. Very early in the morning, walking down the street. You know, they cannot see me, but I could hear them. And I'm like, why are these men walking down the street so early in the morning? I don't see that. It's not normal. But I hear them talking, and they're talking to each other, and they're walking, and they're walking. And because there's so many leaves on the ground, you hear the crunching of the leaves. Can't miss that sound. And they're talking, and they're giggling, and they're laughing, and they keep walking. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe they're going for an early morning walk. People tend to do that here, but not that early in the morning. So I forgot all about it. The next day, again, I'm walking the pups, and I hear down the street voices. Two young guys talking to each other. And they're walking down the street, and I can hear the crunching of the leaves. Now, they are all the way in the front of the house, and I'm all the way in the back of the property. So I can hear them. Okay, I cannot see them, but I can hear them, and they cannot see me or hear me, because once I heard their voices, I stopped walking, and I'm in the shadows, so they cannot see me at all. And my pup is being quiet. I'm standing there, listening to them, and these are two young guys. Again, you know, giggling and laughing, talking to each other, and you hear the crunch, 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 crunch of their footsteps. So I'm sitting there listening, and all of a sudden, they stopped talking. They stopped moving. And I'm asking myself, why did they stop? So I'm standing there in the darkness, listening to any sound that I can hear. No talking, no laughing, no giggling, no footsteps, no grounding of leaves. It all just stopped short. I listened for a door to be opened and closed. I listened for a car door to open and close and even take off. Nothing. It was like they never passed by the house. Silence. Can someone explain that one to me? Is it two parallel lives that were happening? Something from the past that happened and was repeating itself now with me? I stood there for about a minute, and then I kept walking my pups. and nothing, no sign. And past couple of mornings, same time, nothing. So I don't know what to think. Spirits? What do you think? So those are my 2 short stories. And happy Halloween.